Here we are with Sarah Elliot. Sarah, how was the first round of the Nationals up at Ruapuna, mate?
Had its ups and downs, unfortunately, some down as well as up. The good was good, and the bad was also a bit unfortunate.
So you like Ruapuna, or
It's a
that
track that I've often struggled with, the dipper and the hairpin, but I do quite enjoy it. It's fast, there's some good flowing sections, but it's a track I ride once a year if I'm lucky, so it's always a bit of a challenge.
And so you're doing two classes. You're doing 250 production and Pro Twin.
Correct? Yes.
How did that come about?
I used to ride a different type of 250 and got offered a 650 to have a go on, and so then I kind of started riding two bikes at the same time, and it's morphed because the other bike wasn't a national class bike.
Yeah.
So that's how this one came to pass.
Yeah. So how long have you been riding?
I started in 2010.
And so you've had a history in road riding? Street riding, should I say?
A little bit. I started riding way back when on the farm, but just sort of, pattering about on farm bikes and stuff. And then I didn't ride for a long time, years and years. And then started sort of riding a bit of dirt again, just mostly on the beach and stuff at home. And then back onto the road. But I've only been back riding about 6 years. Oh, yep.
And so the track, you really enjoy the track riding?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm fiercely competitive.
What's about it do you like?
That it's fully open, there's no cops. Because I found that was a bit of an issue on the road.
Yeah.
And it's even Stevens. Everyone's the same on the track, so it's a test of you and your bike against everyone. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, out of the two, what differences are the major? I know you've got an engine size difference between a 250 and a 650, but are they similar riding styles?
No, completely different. Although they're both sort of commuter-based bikes, as opposed to sort of race bikes, this has very upright handlebars. They're quite square across. It's a very upright position, so it's quite a significant transition. This is much more natural to a motocross.
Yeah.
So you're up here, all of this. So you have to try and convert yourself into around the bike. The 650 is a lot of bottom end torque as well, so point and squirt type riding, whereas this you need to keep it humming all the time in corner speed because it's got no grunt. So the 650 has its challenges because of the offset nature of the engine, so the physics of the bike aren't very conducive to racing in the front end. But obviously you can adjust that, the setting a lot more than you can with this. So.
Do you have a desire to look at a 600 in the future?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's ride 3 classes, or will you actually drop one?
No, I'd drop away. Yeah. Riding 2 classes is really difficult. It's quite expensive. It's really time consuming.
Yeah.
You're just on the go all the time. There isn't any kind of downtime to recover. Last round and this round I'm riding, then there's a race in between, and then I'm riding again. So, at this level it's quite competitive. You're quite hot when you come in. There isn't a lot of recovery time and time to change your thinking. 2 different classes, you've got completely different braking markers, your reference points, everything's different, and you've really got to be on your game and stay focused the whole time.
Well, there's around the field, there's not really too many people doing 2 classes.
No, there's not. Luke is this year. He just rode the 250 last year, but see, that's been fraught for him with challenges.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hope I don't offend anyone. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. I think last year I was the only one doing it as well. It's really a challenge.
So
Yeah.
you going to be heading down to Invercargill?
Unfortunately not. Invercargill as a track I really enjoy. I don't
Yeah.
always enjoy the climate and the effects so much, but I really enjoy the track down there. Unfortunately, we'd already kind of made our plans and bookings and things
Yeah.
by the time that round possibility was announced.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I held the lap record there for a little while.
Oh, fantastic. So you travel in your big bus and everything, so that must be pretty cool.
Yeah, yep. The first year we did it out of the back of the ute.
Yeah.
You know, very Kiwiana, and towed a reasonable sized caravan as well. And then I thought we'd sort of get, you know, a big van or something like a lot of people do, but with 2 classes, 2 bikes, and in the 650 I've got 2 bikes, a wet and a dry bike, and then we carry a road bike, so that's 4 bikes in total that we lug around with us, plus extra rims and wheels and tyres and everything else. So
Yeah. Needed the
we
big
ended
bus.
up with this 35, 40 foot bus.
Oh, mate, well, you got to
Yeah.
live in comfort and you spend
And
a
it's
bit of time at the track.
Yeah, it's really good because, you know, we've got a full queen bed in there and
Yeah.
kitchen and everything, so everything's fully sorted all the
Yeah,
time.
no, that's fantastic. And ambitions for this season? What are you hoping for? What are you striving for?
Well, it changes every day by, you know, what happens and how things go. And things unravelled a little bit at Ruapuna
Yeah.
with an off in each class, unfortunately. So we'll be looking to take some scalps.
Excellent.
That's what we'll be
Excellent.
after, yeah. Pushing as hard as I can,
Yep.
trying to improve times, trying to push and stay at the front. You know, podium would be good.
Excellent.
That would be really where we're striving for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sarah, thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. Good luck in the rest of your races, especially tomorrow. Our first race is up tomorrow, and then Sunday, wet weather. Is that a big plus for you, or I don't know?
No. I cope better with the wet now than I used to, but I'm still not a fan.
I can remember the wet race up at Hampton Downs. I think that was your first wet race.
Yeah.
That was torrential rain.
Yes, it was just horrendous. And
I know
I
for
lose
me-
a lot of feeling in the wet. I'm just not good with it, to be fair. So
Yeah, I know that race
I'll
for
do the
me was
best I
just
can.
get home. Just get home in
yeah.
one piece.
Keep it
and-
upright and get it round.
Yeah.
You know. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people that thrives in the wet.
Yeah.
I think they must all be a bit crazy. But I do the best I can.
Yeah.
And you know, to finish first you must finish.
Look, I totally agree. I mean, it is a championship, and yes, we've ticked off round 1, and now we're at round 2 at levels, and yeah. At levels, what are your strong points here?
Infield, always through the infield. Really hard breaker, really late to the brakes, and I gather up a lot of people usually through there. And corner speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, really good through there.
Geez, that's going to make it pretty tough for me.
Yeah. The corner after the long straight, that's
Yeah.
one of my favourite corners. And
That certainly
it's a real
sets you
mental
up.
challenge, that
I
one.
think that one really sets you up for the rest of it.
Yeah.
You nail that, you feel very, very settled and comfortable and feel very much on your bike
Yeah.
and just humming. So
Yeah.
yeah, mate. Well, look, Sarah, we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for your time. Best of luck for the rest of the series, and hopefully I will see you up in the North Island.
I
racing.
look forward to that. Thanks very much for the
Cheers, Sarah.
opportunity.
Bye-bye.
Dean.